Chaoticz, I watched you play this iZ3D monitor. Please give me a impression of your professional opinion of iZ3D and 3D in general.
Well, it's definitely brand new. I've never seen anything like it. It actually felt like I was in the game. I mean, the HUD was popped out, the heads-up display. The game, I mean, when you get hit with a rocket and stuff, it really comes at you. It's completely new, and it was actually pretty fun to play. I liked it.
I have heard that professional gamers prefer 2D games because they're much more reaction-oriented. What is your opinion about 3D? Does it impair your professional game skills?
No, it doesn't impair at all. I mean, it's a different experience. I would say that there's no reason we couldn't play with one of those monitors if we were at an event and that was what the game was playing on. I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. It was actually very fluid, felt great, and it looked good.
I think that's a very good endorsement, since none of our company are professional players. We always assumed only geek players like us are enjoying the 3D, but having it come from Chaoticz, it's a great endorsement. Chaoticz, if you play on a 3D monitor and you see the 2D images, particularly when you have a Z-axis movement, is that improving your perception?
In the time that I played, I mean, it was a very short time period. It felt great. I had no problem aiming. Usually when I change setups, so I go to a new monitor or something, it feels different for a little bit, but I was able to jump right in and start playing, so that leads me to believe that either it's as good as a regular monitor or maybe even a little better. Okay.
What about your perception of timing?
Yeah, well, you see it coming at you, so when you're used to rockets moving on a 2D space, rather, you know, it's very hard to judge how fast they're getting there and how much distance they're covering in a certain time period. When I was using the monitor over here, I think it definitely helped. I saw it coming at me in a realistic manner, so I was able to judge where it was going to hit and what time it was going to hit.
Great. Of course, it's a 17-inch size that iZ3D is going to market. Your impression of a more, how should I say, competitive size, because you usually play on larger monitors. What would you like to see as the next step?
Well, 17 inches is a great start. Because you're presenting a brand new product and it's actually popping out at you, I mean, it's a little smaller, but because it's popping out, it doesn't feel small. It actually feels pretty good. So I would say a 19-inch product, 21-inch product, that'd be amazing. That would really immerse you in there and you'd feel like you're part of the game. I think it'd be great.
We're selling these iZ3D monitors on the website. $12.99 street price. Would you cough up for it?
$12.99 street price. I think if more and more games were tailored to, I think they're going to be tailored to fit this nowadays, that if it actually looked as good as I just saw, I wouldn't mind spending the money.
That is good. Just for a quick input, every game that is supported by NVIDIA is supported by iZ3D. So there's no special treatment of the game itself.
Oh,
okay, the graphics card does that. And that is a great way to get the gamers to see that all their games are supported as long as NVIDIA supports it.
Well, that's a huge market then, because NVIDIA is the biggest, video card for games in general. And I would say that if that's the case, then you guys are going to have a huge amount of games that are going to be great for this. It should be great.
Great. I appreciate that, Chaoticz. Any questions that I should answer to you as a player to the manufacturer?
I was just, curious as to when you think you might get one of those the bigger ones out, because that would be great to see how immersed you could really be with a larger monitor.
We're working on that, and our development team is presently trying to get the parts together so that we have a demonstrator coming out maybe within the next 9-12 months.
That'd be amazing. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
Okay, great. I appreciate it very much, interview. Thanks.